against Jennings in his last undefeated record, and the fact that he's a big southpaw like Thompson, but that Klitschko.
So he believes they can fulfill what amounts to a parental prophecy by winning the heavyweight championship. Fury misses over the top with the right hand, and very concertedly
just to let you know.
His skills are much more fine, and eventually he can impose them. And Tyson Fury, some kind of improvisational advantage that he seems to believe he has.
Fury landing one power punch. But that was just as we go forward, round one.
Go. Good round, yes. He's a good looking for his one punch. He's really fighting tempo. He's gonna start out, but you got to keep putting pressure on him and don't follow him.
Yes. Listen, gotta graph this job.
Landing 4 of 14 jabs and not throwing a single power punch. Fury,
he's supposed to be losing these rounds.
Now Wladimir Klitschko lands a jab.
That really caused Wladimir. Now Klitschko decides to go in and gamble. Unless Fury can hurt him, it's going to be pretty dangerous for Fury. Be as meaningful as it will if Klitschko lands one.
Now there, he steps forward and lands a left hand. An uppercut, a body shot, a hooking punch, a straight right hand. All of those are power punches. Round 3, scheduled 12 in Düsseldorf.
You can counter from it. He just hasn't been able to do that yet. Ways like that, it's not easy to predict what he's going to do.
Now Fury's in the southpaw stance.
That's kind of strange, but like I said, I think he's afraid to run into a shot, and he doesn't want to take him.
Now Tyson Fury goes back to the conventional stance.
Klitschko is okay in terms of his winning the fight, because when he does punch 3 rounds.
I think not afraid or not worried that he can't do Danny Fury.
After the first 3 rounds, personally, I think conceivable.
There's no question you could give up 3 rounds. I got a 2-1, 29-28, Tyson Fury. You know, Jim, in the first round, I thought that Wladimir had effective aggressiveness, but rest 2 and 3, Wladimir did very little and leaving himself open for a big shot. 2-1 Fury.
This is the kind of...
And particularly dreadful from Wladimir Klitschko, is expected to be better than this.
Yeah, usually the standards are much lower for Tyson Fury. If he wins a boring fight, very close fight, and you didn't really dominate.
Well, so far, if you were looking to see which finally threw his hard right hand across the top, throws it again and misses. And that may inhibit Fury from turning to that southpaw. No, they're Fury into the southpaw. Fury throwing more jabs than Klitschko and landing.
Prominent for him.
Hard right hand, Klitschko lands on Fury's face.
That's the first right-handed power
still
shot.
Hasn't been really as aggressive as he'll need to be, it appears.
All right. Listen, you world title, come on. 2, it's also conceivable that those very close rounds could go the other way.
A lot of times over Germany, everything
under the left eye.
Yeah, I think he should be doing some body work because body work.
As Jonathan Banks told Wladimir Klitschko, is trying and maybe successfully
upsticks.
Of course, like that.
Wladimir Klitschko, a cut on the cheek, not dissimilar, by the way, to the cut that catches.
Good long flicking jab that's caused Wladimir a lot of problems, and the feint before he throws it is causing just as much problem.
Just missing with a right hand over the top.
2 come together, and the cut is actually caused from that headbutt right there, not from a punch.
Well, that's different from Clay Liston. He's unofficial. He's not one of the scoring judges for fight.
With Klitschko's power, you would think
Tyson's
there's
feinting and that long jab right there.
Jonathan Banks wants to see that Kronk catch and counter style from Klitschko, and I think that
with a decision win, that's not terribly dissimilar to what's happened in the first 6 rounds here tonight.
he's also used to things going his way when he fights on the back foot, even when he fights too cautiously.
Step up the urgency between rounds. We've heard it as we close in on the midway point of the fight. Is the cut man working there on the opened skin?
Because Wladimir is not punching. I mean, look at that. Fury touches him. Wladimir hit harder. You know, he can knock out with either hand, and he's not doing it. He's
Punches, avoiding Klitschko's jab, doing just enough to win rounds. A reminder, by the way, several Witherspoon and Carl Williams, they gave both fights to Larry Holmes on the card. And the optics are no good for Klitschko with the blood flowing under his eye. The Roy Jones, you see that?
Yeah,
Roy?
he did all night long.
He put both hands behind his back.
Если ты не будешь просто ходишь за ним,
He said Fury beat him to the punch with the left, but Fury beat him to the punch. Then Fury has a weak left, a weak right, and another left. There's not, and Klitschko's not returning.
Punch to go. That scorecard, the unofficial scorecard for Harold Lederman, if you just are enough to bother Klitschko and keep him from pulling the trigger on big punches.
If you watch right there, great shots still. Good jab by Fury.
Yeah, that's your jab away with head movement.
Here's another good jab for Klitschko.
That second one, maybe he's got it.
And Francisco Vargas, here's an entirely different kind of fight.
Now he won't pitch inside when he needs to. Like right here, he should be working, not Fury, he's the shorter guy.
And hold on to his title.
Right from the first round of last week's Canelo, this is what happens. The young guy comes with some really good right hand by Klitschko and held again.
And he gets in a little left, just counted by Copy.
Oh, good shot.
Big left hook by Fury. As Wladimir. That was a tremendous opportunity for Fury, and he took advantage. For a guy who is the heavyweight champion.
We're just seeing a little more willingness, do what he has to do to win this fight.
Wladimir got a little right
Klitschko come in with the 1-2, the big right hand right on the chin. That was a good guy. Then Fury hits with a good left hook right on the chin, and that was his best punch of the fight so far.
A mark outside Klitschko's right eye. Well be losing.
Win, lose, or draw, this is a
He either has to knock Tyson Fury down or out, or he has to get a point deduction.
One of the most frequent laments of disappointed opponents in boxing in the last 10 years. The overwhelming bulk of his career based in Germany. He is very... Fury switching from side to side, clipping close.
Why did you punch? Like right there. Why you let that right hand go and follow it? So you got to go to the body, to the head. You got to let your hands go.
One thing we haven't seen from Wladimir Klitschko in his long enough fight, partly because he's always up in his fights, partly because he's lost, who is really bringing it to him. We haven't seen him down on the cards, desperate to score a knockout and do.
And this is an example of the better fighter, and that was another good body shot by Fury, and Fury landed some good hand.
Memory, Roy, that a guy who's been told by his corner you need a knockout to keep your title is the one.
His height that he could hold win with. Because he held him, he didn't get used to fighting on the inside.
He can't.
Oh, left hook for Fury.
Klitschko went for a hold.
Absolutely for certain. After this is over with.
Fight better than him. He don't fight. He trying to dance around. You stick with, put your hands like this and step to this motherfucker.
Well, despite the points up, he could get knocked down 3 times and still be the winner on Harold
out, because in Klitschko going for the knockout, he's going to himself more vulnerable.
The DQ would be if Fury is caught with another rapid punch.
Two
big left hooks by Fury. Landing on Klitschko's end of the fight with his movement and more punches. And there's a tremendous hand shot by Klitschko.
5 to 2 seconds off the clock. A bad clock management by Wladimir Klitschko.
8 seconds to go. Left hook by Klitschko is a good one.
The Fury fighting back.
Action from Klitschko earlier in the fight when it might have made a bigger difference.
Opportunity wasted for Klitschko, who landed some big punches in this round.
Fury fighting like he's the guy
His
behind.
loss has been by knockout.
Never ever lost a decision.
One more chance, Wladimir. Going to help.
No, but he's trying to fight for a chance. I mean, you got to give him credit. He tried.
Here's Tyson Fury. Parents made when they named him. This was after several warnings during the fight for rabbit punching. It was a scratch and sniff kind of a fight, but Wladimir simply stood and
8-3, 1 even in favor of Tyson Fury. Like you said, round 11 becomes an even round because Tyson Fury won the round. Tony Weeks took away a point, so it becomes 9-9 an even round. But other than that, I mean, it was just Tyson Fury.
For the scores to be tabulated and announced.
Unified heavyweight champion of the world, Tyson